welcome to my channel. My name's Tina. So I thought I would do a little love reading today. I know sometimes you get into, relationships aren't always easy. So if you have been blocked or are in separation with someone, this is your reading. So I'm going to check out how they're feeling about things. I'm going to do kind of, I'm just going to see how it goes. So we're going to start with Aries. So here we go, Aries. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Please guide me to give a clear answer, accurate message for Aries about the person on their mind. Let's see how they feel. Let's see how they're feeling. It looks like they're healing from a heartbreak. They could be actually healing from an addiction too. This is what that says. So I feel like they're doing some healing work. The way they feel about you, they feel betrayed. I feel like their heart is hurting, and I feel like they feel like they've been deceived. I also feel like that maybe they think they self-sabotaged this relationship. Like, I feel like they're having second thoughts, you know. It could be that they thought you were seeing someone else. Let's see what else. What else does Aries person feel about Aries? Wedding rings. So it's about a wedding. It's about a marriage, you know. I feel like they feel like it's an eternal love, and they don't know, you know, if they want to give up on it. But I feel like they're still angry and they don't really want to talk. I feel like they have resentment. And they love you. I feel like there is some kind of transformation happening with them. The dragonfly comes out. And then I also feel like they're pretending that they're okay. Or else they think you're doing that, you know. Let's get some messages from the Hidden Oracle. This is like what they would like to say to you, but they can't bring themselves. So when I left when I saw you with someone, I couldn't let you get close to me. I know I was a distraction from your pain. We both know I'm not the one for you. So I feel like they're really conflicted in their energy. Like I feel like they love you, but they don't want to tell you that. And I feel like they're, not available. Just not available right now, Aries. I see reconciliation at the bottom of the deck, so that could be in their head too. Let's get some romance angels. You guys, I had a flood in here, and like, look at my cards are just, they're a mess, but I've done the best I can to flatten them. So the first card out is they're asking their friends for help. I feel like they're not doing very well alone. I feel like they do want to express their love to you, but I feel like, honestly, they're putting on this front where they're acting like they don't want you to come back or whatever, but they really do. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I think they want to go away with you somewhere so that, you know, you guys could like spend some beautiful time together doing some fun stuff. There could be a new love on board here. Like they might have like found someone new. I feel like they're struggling, you know, between the two. But they do have someone that they're looking at or talking to, Aries. Finances and career. And I think that they're just worried about their money and their work, you know. I think they're just focusing on that. But they can't forget all the passion that was in your relationship, you know what I mean? Like they truly felt something magical with you. That's the problem in relationships like this, you know? Like there's so much magnetic attraction. Let's ask if we get a couple tarot cards here. Let's see what they have to say about your person. What's going on with Aries person? They're manifesting. They're tapping into their intuition. I feel like they're really working on getting over a tower moment. It's been really emotional. Could be somebody pregnant here with this Queen of Cups. Maybe there's a pregnancy and they don't even know how to deal with it because they're brokenhearted. What else is happening for Aries person? Yeah, transformation. I feel like, you know, I mean, they're trying really hard to close out this chapter, is what I think. So if they have you blocked, Aries, it's because they're really trying to move forward. I think they're struggling with it because it's very painful, and I feel like they think about you all the time and they fantasize about getting back together, but, you know, yeah, 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups. I feel like they're kind of deciding that they don't really want to, I mean, they want a reconciliation, but at the same time, like, there's this double energy attached. So I feel like there's a little fear attached. Like, if we, you know, like, they're feeling like if I got back together with this person, like, I feel like they think it's an addictive relationship, you know, like, one of you has an addiction or there's codependency in the relationship, which is not really healthy for anyone. I know somebody that feels like codependency is a good thing, and I think the way it was described, the way they were telling it, it's probably true that, you know, that when you are in a relationship, you need to work together, you know, which is co-workers, co-existing, co-loving, you know, and, you know, depending on the other person is legit, right? But codependency, in this sense, is something completely different because it's not healthy, you know? So, I guess it depends on what your definition of it is. But that's what I have for you, Aries. So next is Taurus. We're going to do kind of the same thing. We're going to see the person on Taurus's mind. Hey, Joni, how's it going? How are you? I had to get on a little earlier today because my youngest granddaughter is singing today at the school. And so, not my youngest granddaughter, but Chantilly's youngest, I guess is what I meant. Anyway, she's singing, and so I'm going to have to be at the school when I normally do my video, so. Alright, so we're looking at Taurus, Taurus's person. We're like taking a peek at them. This is the person that has you blocked or you block them. We're looking into this person. How do they feel and think about Taurus spirit? What are their truest feelings here? Soulmates. Okay, Taurus, so this person understands that you guys are soulmates. And that is usually a pretty good connection, right? Mirror. I feel like your person feels like the two of you mirror each other, reflect old wounds, you know, to the other one. This could be scary for them. Yeah. Yeah, I love those Christmas concerts and spring concerts. And I try to not miss them. I have missed a lot of them, but I try not to if I can go. Okay, so Taurus, your person is honestly heartbroken. They feel like they're lost, and they're grieving, you know. They're also going through some kind of a transformation, most likely because of this relationship, just because what the cards are saying here. Did you see my cards, Joni? God, I had that flood. Remember me telling you about the flood? They're all just so jacked up. Look at this, the angels one. Like, it's like, it won't even, like, that's how it sits. Like, it falls. It's all, like, they just got soaked, man. And I had to peel them apart, lay them on the floor to dry, and they are a mess. I have to be a millionaire to replace all these decks. So I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, Taurus's person. How does Taurus's person really feel? Okay, so I feel like, honestly, they either have another woman or they think you have another woman, like another person, you know, like they're totally in their head about that. And then the clock. They feel like it needs time. Like, yeah, that's a logical explanation too, because like a lot of times we end things with these people because they show something that we didn't like, you know, but it doesn't mean that it's over. It means that there's healing being done, you know. They could come back around. These people that trigger us into healing are so special, you know. I know they seem like a pain in the ass, but they're special. So your person is a flirt, it looks like. Or they think you are, because that's what we're asking. They think you're a flirter. And that I just think they feel like maybe they can't trust you. This could, yeah, that's really what it is. And they feel like, honestly, it's them. They feel like they're not enough for you. It's all about them. They're inventing all this shit. The other woman, I bet you weren't doing anything. They are, like, insecure. And so that's the first thing they think of. Like, oh, there must be someone else, you know. But they cannot stop thinking about you. They're like looking through all the pictures. I don't know what the pictures are of, but that's what they're doing. You've got two of them, camera and photograph. They can't stop looking at you and thinking about the memories. They're just stuck in it. And then the coffin comes out, which means it's over. So I feel like they just sit here and they feel like they're not enough, but they look at all the pictures and they remember how great it was, and then they just get to the conclusion that, you know, it's over. Oh, hi Shayna. I'm on Taurus. I just started. And so I got the runner at the bottom, so I don't know if you're the runner or they are, but I do see somebody having a bunch of options and, like, seriously an ending here. Like, I'm not, you know, I do see that they love you. I see that they are heartbroken. I see them transforming into something different. But at the end of the day, I feel like they just feel like it is over. But here's what they want to say. I feel you even though we are apart. I replay our conversations over and over. Hey, Joni, do you think it would work if I ironed these? Like, what if I had an iron and I, like, put it on top? You think it would, like, make them flat? These cards? Or do you think it would melt them? What else? What else does Taurus, this person, feel? I love you unconditionally. And I remember every detail of that day. What was it? What day was it? The day you met? I feel like they did something and they know what they did. I crossed the line at the bottom of the deck, so that's what I think. Okay. Let's get some romance angels. Romance angels. Thanks for not dying in the flood. Okay. Taurus. They're like, can't shuffle. Spirit, help me out here. Okay. All right. You want to know what the romance angels say? That they want to get to know each other again. Like they want another go round. They do. They think about it and they want to take you on a trip. They want to go somewhere, maybe on a boat. I see a boat here, maybe out of the country. Where's the water? Where's the streets of water? Somebody told me that one time on my channel. Is it Venice? Maybe you're going to Venice, Taurus. Or at least that's what they think about all the time. What else for Taurus, this person? How else are they feeling? True love. Yeah, they love you so much. Separation. They're in separation, time apart. And at the bottom of the deck, I see forgiving and learning. I know it's ripped. Forgiving and learning. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I feel like, honestly, this could go either way, but I think they love you so much. That's the important part, Taurus. They do. But you remember that, what is that one song? Sometimes love ain't enough. Sometimes love just isn't enough, or something like that. It's kind of an old song. Okay, Spirit. Oops, that's a lot. Show me in the tarot what's going on with Taurus's person. Lovers. Aww. What else is going on? Why is the Lovers here for Taurus's person? Wish fulfillment. You're their wish fulfillment, man. I think eventually, I mean, this is going to work out. I see 4 of wands here. I feel like there's a message coming in. It's an honest one. Could be dealing with the Scorpio. But I feel like the message is like something is transforming here with them. They go, something is changing. And they're sending you a message as such. I feel like they're telling you how much they love you in that message. Let's clarify that death card, though. Let's just do it. Because I want to know what exactly is transforming in them. I mean, it's like they're walking away from something. I mean, if you're looking at the cards the way they laid out, it'd be like they're walking away from the heartbreak and walking toward love, right? But what came out here is like, this is actually spirit involvement. So it's 6 of Swords. So spirit's involved in their transformation, you know. They're changing their vibe. Spirit is. So what's that look like for Taurus's person? What does that change look like? Yeah, that's a good idea. I could try one that's already really broken. I have a bunch that can't be used. Okay, so they're taking you to the truth. That's where spirit is taking person to the sword of truth, so that they can understand something more clearly, like this relationship to a cups, and how possibly, you know, their own behavior is the one that ended this relationship, and then a new couple love. So I feel like what they're transforming is their way they're dealing with things, you know. I mean, they're rethinking this relationship, this Two of Cups relationship, and they've been a little guarded and standoffish and defensive. But what's transforming is like they're going from the Nine of Wands to the Ace of Cups. So I feel like they're gonna, I think you're gonna have a reunion. I feel like this person has some work to do. Like I see the Hermit card under there. So I feel like this is like a work in progress. Like they need to speak with Spirit, and Spirit needs to help them, you know, let go of some old ideas, I feel like. Because I think they, honestly, the problem with this relationship, I only see one. And it's that there's a low self-esteem for your person. Like they don't, I think they don't even have any value for themselves. So it's hard to, when you don't have value for yourself, then you feel like you don't have anything to offer, you know. No bueno. Okay, so let's see what Gemini is here. 21, 47. Okay, I'm on the wrong line. Okay, Spirit, we are on Gemini now. Tell me what Gemini's person, the one that blocked them, or they blocked the one that's blocked. Tell me what that person is thinking, feeling about Gemini stabbed in the back. I feel like they feel like you betrayed them. They're in a lot of pain about it. The separation hurts them. And I think it says here shocking. So I feel like maybe, you know, they didn't really expect the ending. Here's the coffin. Over. It's over. That's how they feel. It was snuck up on them, they feel like. And they can't stop thinking about it with the photograph card. This is like over and over. They're thinking about the memories, right? Yeah, sometimes these energies are backwards. Just put it where it fits. You know what I mean? Like this could be your energy. I'm trying to tap into the person though. Maybe if it's them that did the heartbreaking, maybe they feel like a shithead for being, but I did block him and he was pissed. Okay. So the blocking part, so like even if he left and did something, you blocked him and it pissed him off. You know? Like even if he was the one who started it. I get it. Okay, so this person remembers the good times with the photograph card. Here's the paradise card. I don't know if some of you were on a tropical vacation with this person maybe or something. It's about happiness, soulmates. So your person does believe that your soul connected. And I feel like they're getting some kind of sudden enlightenment. Yeah. Some kind of huge change comes in here. I think Spirit's working with them with the lightning card. What's going on? Okay. So you know what is, I feel like what is coming to light is here's what we got here. Seduction, addiction, and Hand of Cards. So it's really possible that this relationship is was kind of based on passion, you know, and then that ends up being like kind of an addictive tendency, codependency, you know. I feel like they're about ready to take a risk on it. Like, I don't know what the lightning card is. I'm going to clarify it, okay? Because, like, that's kind of a cool card. It's like some, it's like Ace of Swords, or yeah, Ace of Swords, like a sudden epiphany, like, oh, I know, you know. Tell me what the lightning card is, Spirit. Yeah, it's like, yep, it is an epiphany. It's an epiphany, maybe to what role they played, what they did to you, and what they sabotaged. Because I see the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Empress, and the Ten of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing is like their shitty behavior with the Seven of Swords is finally becoming clear to them, like what they did. I feel like they finally understand that you're the Empress and what that relationship could have been. Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like, I don't know, I think it looks like they're ready to try again, you know? Okay, so let's see if they could say something to you. What would they say if they could say something? I couldn't let you get close to me. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I feel you even though we're apart. I look for you everywhere. I replay our conversation over and over. I want to be more than friends. You don't know how hard it was to let you go, and I'm afraid to contact with you. I'm afraid to contact you. So they're thinking about you, and I feel like they're a little bit scared. Because I feel like maybe Spirit showed them something with that Seven of Swords, you know, with the Ace of Swords and then Seven of Swords. Like, look what you did to the Empress. You could have had 10 Pentacles, but you just had to be shady. That's what those cards looked like when I turned them over in the tarot, you know? So I feel like Spirit's working with them, trying to show them something. Let's check the romance angels and see what that has to say. Okay. So they want to give it a chance. They want to give your relationship a chance. They're keeping an open mind. I feel like you're going to hear from them. And I feel like they're going to tell you that they love you, because it's express your love, and then very soon. So I feel like there's a big change coming in. I feel like your person, honestly, whatever happened in that like lightning card, I feel like they see you completely different now. Like they're like, man, what did I do? What did I just do? You know? And look at them. They're all emotional. They're sitting by the river crying because they know they messed up. Yeah, they're just like Five of Swords. They're upset about the arguing. They're upset about their own thought process. They're overthinking everything. Eight of Swords, Five of Swords. Everything they said. Okay, let's get some tarot. Let's finish out this story for Gemini Spirit. What is the rest of the story? Well, there they are crying. I think they're crying because they made you an option. And they know it. And they feel like shit and they don't know what to do. Because you blocked them. Now there's not even any way. I mean, they're afraid to contact you, you know? So they're trying to figure out something. They're going to wallow in self-pity for a while with this Five of Pentacles. They're sitting there thinking and crying and feeling out in the cold and all, really alone. And they're thinking about what to do about it, you know? I feel like they're getting a new perspective in this hangman position. I also feel like, you know, they're going to muster up the strength and send you a message of love. So I feel like the silence will break if you want it to, you know? I mean, up to you, but I do see like there's a change. And it's all due to the lightning, you know, which is Spirit. Kind of like giving them an enlightening message. Like, look at what happened. Look what you did. This was your Empress, right? This was your person. So I feel like they gonna be back. So next is Cancer. Let's see what Cancer's... Hi, Trisha. You know, I'll pull cards for you at the end when I'm all done. If you're still here, just let me know you're still here at the end. I'm on Cancer, so I have a ways to go. But I would love to pull cards on your question. I just don't like to interrupt my role. Cancer. How does Cancer's person on their mind, the person that's blocked them or they've blocked, how are they feeling about Cancer? Woo! Well, that's a lot of energy. Okay. So I got the Runner card. So somebody is either running, someone's afraid of intimacy, or someone's just living in their ego. You know, they're more about ego than they are soul. So, you know, that makes them afraid of soul contracts and soul relationships. They're deep and they're meaningful, and the love is so huge. I feel like they could possibly be struggling with an addiction, you know, so of some kind, whether it's you or something else, you know. And I feel like they're trying to move on. They're trying to live a single life. They're looking at their options, trying to figure out what way to go. What else for Cancer's person that's blocked? They're blocked. Cancer. So thanks everybody for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here and watching. And subscribing and sharing and liking, all that stuff. Okay, what else for keys on a ring? Okay, so this person on your mind, Cancer, that you're separated from or whatever, has a lot of options, or they think that you do. Separation. They're sad. They're not sure what to do. They're trying to get on with their life, but they're pretty sad about the separation. You know, I do see them, having options, being, trying to be single. But dude, underneath, they're heartbroken. And they're just trying to transform. I feel like they're trying to just go with the flow of whatever's happening, you know. That's what it looks like. They're trying to transform. Whether it's, I'm wondering if that dragonfly might have something with addiction, because maybe it's about the addiction, you know. Okay, let's look at the hidden truth oracles and see, like, if they could say something to you. Like, what's in there? What do they want to say but they can't? Spirit, this is Cancer's person. I replay our conversations over and over. I am not available. I want to be more than friends. Boy, aren't they back and forth? Is that how the whole relationship was? 1 minute they want you, 1 minute they don't. That's kind of what it looks like. They have options, but what else? What else do they want to say? They're just back and forth. So many things remind me of you, and I love you, and I look for you everywhere. So that is how they feel. That's what they would say if they could. Now we're going to ask this romance angel deck. What do the romance angels have to say about Cancer's person? Makes it almost impossible to shuffle these cards. Okay, so there might be some kind of childhood wound. The children card is coming out. So, your love life is being affected by children. So I don't know if you guys have kids, but this could be about inner child wounding too. Like something that happened a long time ago. I mean, obviously this person is running. They're afraid to, you know, they're afraid of intimacy, and they're ran by their human being instead of their soul. So if they have some kind of a addiction or whatever, it could stem back to a childhood wound, you know? Heart-to-heart conversations. Man, why do all these sex people come on my... Hi, Empress. Heart-to-heart conversations. So they do want to talk. I feel like they want to get together and share their heart with you deep down. You know, so that might be coming sometime soon. Yeah, I feel like they might even ask you to go somewhere and disconnect with them. Like go maybe on a picnic or a drive in the woods, or maybe you go cut down a Christmas tree in the snow, you know. That'd be fun. Hey, I just watched a few of your videos last night. Wow, you were on a roll. Express your love. Yeah, they're coming back. They are coming back. They are. I am on Cancer right now. Aries was first, so it's at the very beginning. Maybe like about a minute in, you know? Like if you take that little dot and go all the way back, you should be able to find Aries if that's what you're looking for, Empress. It's about at like 1 minute, because I was messing around. I don't know, with my phone or something. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what the tarot is going to tell me about your person, Cancer. Tell me what's going on with Cancer's person, please, Spirit. Okay, well, so they're trying to get on with their life. Like, I feel like they're trying to like end out a cycle. They're trying to change some things. With the World card, they're letting go of some kind of behavior. I keep being drawn back to the addiction card. So I don't know what's going on with the addiction for your person. Like maybe they drink, or I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I kind of see them letting go of that. So I think that might be what's changing. I feel like they're going down a new path. A new path in life. I feel like they're trying to like follow their passions. Maybe they're doing things that make them happy. But I also feel like they're hanging on to something, you know, with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like they're a little bit scared to come toward you. That's what it is. So they're planning it. Knight of Pentacles. They're going slow. They're coming in, but they're coming in slow. They want to come towards you. And I feel like whatever this addiction is here, they're winding that up before they come back, okay? That's what I see. And wow, look at what's coming. They're making an offer. It's with the slowest knight in the deck. But dude, once they come, they're coming in so good. I mean, they're bringing you wish fulfillment. They're healed now. They're a different person. Their soul is in charge now, leading the way back to you. Coming in real quick with the Chariot card. Maybe they're going to ask you to go on it looks like they're going to ask you to go somewhere to just like decompress with them. And then I see the sun coming out. I see happiness, joy, reunion, abundance. So Cancer, out of the readings I've done so far, this is the really most beautiful one. Because, I mean, I feel like this person is really working on themselves. I do feel like they're going back and forth a little bit in their head. But I feel like they really love you, and I think they really want to work on themselves so that they can be all they can be for you, you know. I'm a Gemini sun and Gemini moon, Venus, Leo, Aries and Mars, Cancer and Saturn. And yes, he's dealing with a lot of addictions and self-pity. Yeah. I'm a Gemini sun and moon as well. My Venus is in Taurus, though. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go to Leo. I better look at the time though. So I'm going to do that. I'll talk to you guys and then I forget to look at the time. 41:02. Okay, Leo. Let's look at your person, Leo. The person that you're blocked from or separated from. Tell me what's on their mind. Clock. They think that this is all about divine timing. They know you're a soulmate. They know it. I think they just love you and they have faith in the relationship. Like, I think that they think it's, you know, in divine timing. But I don't think they've given up any, you know, given up hope on you. And I feel like it is moving forward. They are moving forward. What else? I feel like they're really, like, attracted to you. And I feel like you mirror behavior to them. So that's what soul friends do. They mirror bad behavior so we can grow. Axe. Breakup, separation. Yeah. I feel like they feel abandoned from this relationship, you know? Like they feel a little abandoned. And they really want to talk. So I feel like they're probably going to message you pretty soon because they're thinking so hard about what they want to say. Hi, Nicole. What sign am I? I'm reading Leo right now. Who are you looking for? I started with Aries. Virgo. Virgo's next. So after this Leo reading, I'll be on Virgo, okay? So here is, these are the question, like, what do they want to say but they can't? The hidden truth. Tell me what they want to say but they can't. I remember every detail of that day. What day? What day is it? Do you guys know? Any Leos out there? Tell me what day it is. I get this card a lot and I wonder what day is it? The day you guys met? We both know I'm not the one for you. I look for you everywhere and I love you unconditionally. So somehow, I love you again. I feel like they think about you all the time. They love you with, you know, unconditionally, it says. But I feel like they think they're not the one for you for some reason. But I think that in this Lovers Tarot, it looks like they're getting ready to give you a call. Let's see what the romance angels have to say here. Oh, romance angels. Okay, so children card comes out. So there could be children that are causing problems in the relationship, or, you know, just something about that. Or it could be a childhood wound that's either you or them is working through. I feel like they want to go somewhere with you alone and just love on you, right? Get to know each other again. I feel like there's a lot of chemistry, and I feel like deep down they feel like you could be the one. I see wedding at the bottom, so I don't know if you were married to this person or if that's what they are thinking about, you know. Now I'm going to get a little tarot here. Let's see a tiny story about Leo's person. Show me what's going on in their life right now. What's going on in their life right now? Well, they could be starting down a new path, or wanting to. I feel like they're focused on their pentacles, and I feel like maybe they're teaming up with someone so that they can find stability in their life, like money-wise. There is someone in their life that's helping them do that. A soul friend, Two of Cups, King of Pentacles. But they're starting down a new path, like with money, trying to reach the King of Pentacles, which is stable. I see the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot going on here, because the last 4 cards are all major arcanas. So basically, I feel like there's a lesson to be learned here. And a lot of it is about like your own abilities. You have the Magician card, the Justice cards, and the High Priestess card, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like right at this time, this relationship is teaching you maybe about your abilities, like how to manifest things, how to see justice. And then the High Priestess is about like tuning in your intuition, you know. So this is what I think your person is doing right now. I feel like they're really working on themselves, but I do see that they love you a lot, and I feel like it looks to me like they're getting ready to get up the nerve to give you a call, because I think they want to take you somewhere, like on a vacation or a picnic or something. So that's what I see for you, Leo. 47. So Virgo is next. Let's see what Virgo is doing here. Okay, Nicole, here we go. Let's see Virgo. Virgo's person that is blocked, the person that they're separated from. We would like to know what's on their mind. Like, how are they feeling about Virgo? What's their truest feelings about this situation? First card out is stabbed in the back. So I feel like they feel like that the breakup feels like an attack on them, you know. But they do feel like your soulmates. You have a soul connection, maybe a contract, you know, something like that. They do feel that. What else? I feel like maybe they sabotaged it. Or else they feel like you did. But this is a card of sabotage. And I feel like they're just really hurt. Maybe a little angry. They don't really want to talk. What else is going on? They're healing. They're healing. Their heart is broken. I feel like they almost feel like they were entranced by you. I know that sounds crazy, but I think they feel like they thought so much of you that it almost was too good, you know? I feel like that's why they sabotaged it. This could be somebody that you're either married to or you wanted to be married to, that you're in separation with now. This is all about divine timing. Just so you know. So I feel like there's something going on here with these soulmates. Definitely a lot of love and commitment here. Tell me if they could say anything, what would they say to Virgo right now? What would they want to say to Virgo? I feel you even though we're apart. I replay our conversations over and over. What else? We both know I am not the one for you. I knew exactly what I was doing. See, they did sabotage it. I know that I crossed the line with you. They did that shit on purpose. What else? I mean, come on. You got an apology or anything? I look for you everywhere. Where's the goddamn apology? I can't stop thinking about you. I wish I could share my good news with you. You were the best thing in my life. My life is not as together as it seems. I wish I could take back my words. I bury myself in work to forget you, and I will wait for a sign from you. God dang. I mean, they don't even like, I don't know. This person doesn't have a whole lot like to say for himself, right? Okay. Let's check the romance angels. See what the romance angels have to say about this relationship. Spirit, tell me what's going on. There's codependency. That's what. It could be any kind of addiction that's affecting the life, you guys' life, you know. And here's another one worth waiting for. So this is them, you know. They feel like again, you know, we had that clock. It's a divine timing clock, and this one says like, I feel like they're worth waiting for. So deep down, and they also feel safe around you. Like, you know, they don't feel, I feel like they trust you, and I think they, I don't know if there was an engagement, but I feel like they kind of want one. And I feel like they're asking their friends for help. Bottom of the deck, soulmate. So, yeah, you had soulmate out here twice. This is probably a really, what do I want to say? A relationship that is one that teaches you. You know what I mean? So now I'm going to ask the tarot, like, give me a little bit of information about Virgo's person. Spirit, tell me Virgo's person here. Give me the story. What's going on? They're crying. Five of Cups. They're crying about you. They're burdened by it. They don't even know what to do. It's like, I mean, I feel like they just are carrying this huge load, right? And they don't know what to do. They know you're their soulmate. I think they want to marry you, take it to the next level, Hierophant. But there was some kind of fight, like Five of Swords, word fight. People just saying shitty stuff, you know? Spirit, honestly, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, be patient, because the Four of Wands is coming. This is situation. It's also, you know, joy and stability in your home, you know, with the Emperor, and lots of love. So I feel like your person wants to come into you and offer you again, because I feel like they think you're the one. They want to boss up and be the Emperor here. Hi, Shayna. Hi, Z. Hi, AJ. So I feel like they're working on themselves. I feel like they're kind of trying to get their shit together and boss up to the Emperor so that they can come and make an offer of love. So I don't know. It looks really good to me. Definitely a soul contract there. Next is Libra, 55. Okay, so Libra would be next. And we'll start here again. Hey, everybody. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for watching and coming and hanging out with me. I got 5 on here and I got 5 likes. That means quick change. Hi, AJ. So Libra, here's your person. So the first cards that come out is the Runner. So this person is afraid to give their heart to somebody. They're afraid of intimacy, and they're really ego driven. That means that their human part, which is fear, you know, the dark side, the shadow of us, is pretty much in control all the time. I mean, they don't, I don't know if they don't trust their inner self or if they just haven't been quite awakened to it yet, but they're very, very much inside their ego. I feel like they think you're the only one that has the key to their heart, though. So that's probably pretty scary for somebody who is afraid to, you know, get attached to somebody, and they feel like you're the only one that has the key. So we got 2 cards saying like they think it's absolutely over. There's no hope, and I think there could be a third party involved, you know, which must feel shitty if they know you're the person, you know. It must feel shitty to be with someone else. Hammer. Self-sabotaged it. Yeah, they sabotaged it because it was too good. You loved them too good and it scared them, so they ran away. Libra. What else? I feel like they might be dealing with a karmic relationship at this time. I feel like they're trying to move on, trying to have fun with this karmic person. Anything else? Yeah, and I feel like they just feel waylaid by the whole breakup. You know, like, it looks like they're the ones that did it, but I feel like they feel betrayed by it. So, let's see here. Here's what they want to say, but they can't. I lost myself for a little while. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I feel you leaving me behind. You speak to me through music, and I want you. That's what they want to say. Dang. I knew exactly what I was doing, so they did sabotage you. They sabotaged this relationship, and it said it in the first 2 cards. Why? Because they're scared to death. Their ego is in charge, and they're scared to death of anybody having the key to their heart, and you already have it. You hate this third party. I hate third parties too. Like, why do they have to be in there? Testing us, I guess, right? All right, so let's ask the romance angels. Okay, Spirit is asking to release the ex. So I feel like, I don't know if it's you they're trying to release or what, but this is your person. Time has come to clear your energy. So maybe they're trying to clear their energy from you and move on. It kind of looks like it. But at the same time, they want to release you. They want to release the ex, but they want to express their love too. So I feel like there's a little confusion here, right? Yeah, I don't know if you guys were engaged or not, but it looks like they have that on their mind. They're trying to keep an open mind about their love life, and I feel like what they keep thinking about is the fact of how good they felt with you. Like, they trusted you all 100%. So let's see what else. Anything else from the romance angels for Libra's person that they're in very soon? What? says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. New love. So it's possible. Oh, God. And at the bottom of the deck, reconciliation. See, so maybe they want to reconcile with you and change the way they're loving, you know? Because it looks to me like they weren't, you know, like they just couldn't even allow themselves to be all in because they're so scared of it. It's them living inside their ego, you know, not listening to the soul, not listening to the all right, so I see like, all right. So we got Knight of Swords, Six of Cups, and Three of Swords. Let's get some more. That doesn't really, I don't know. I feel like maybe they're gonna send you a message because they can't get you off their mind, and I feel like they want to say something. They see you as the Empress. They want to offer you love and passion. Could be dealing with a Scorpio here. The Death card is here. Let's clarify what is transforming in this situation. What are they leaving behind, Spirit? What is this person in changing? Show me what are they leaving behind? Okay. I feel what they're changing here is their childish ways. And that's like the whole cheating thing. Well, I got the Three of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So it's like almost being juggling juggling two people, and what they're walking into and transforming into is love and a stable home, like a stable, solid home. So I feel like there's a lot going on with your person. I feel like there's a lot going on here. Well, AJ, maybe this isn't your reading. This is kind of a reading about somebody who blocked you. You know, somebody that you're in separation with. Anyway, Libra, they're transforming, and they're leaving one old behavior, this behavior of maybe, you know, having three people involved instead of just you and them, and like being torn between two different like options. And what they're switching that energy for is love, and they're working toward a solid, stable home. So I feel like there's a lot of hope there for that relationship, you know? But I feel like there's a lot of healing also that needs to be done. The next one is Scorpio. Hey, all of you guys. Thanks so much for coming. Thanks for hitting the like button, watching, subscribing. I appreciate all of it. So now we're going to go on to Scorpio. And we're going to see the person that's blocked, that blocked them or they blocked, see what's on their mind. How does your person feel, Scorpio? Okay, so I feel like they feel like they were, I don't know, in a trance, like mesmerized. AJ, I can draw cards afterwards if you want. It would have to be when I'm all done after Pisces. But if you're still here, if you want a question, I can pull cards for you about that person. Okay, so this person, it feels like they feel like you stabbed them in the back. Dang it. They didn't see it coming. The separation. They didn't know. Like they were so, it says charmed. Being charmed. So it's almost like they felt like you had a spell on them almost, you know? Or like a love spell. And they didn't see it coming when the separation came. They weren't ready. They didn't know. And so what they think is that you had another woman or another person in your life, you know? That's how they feel about it. What else does Scorpio's person feel? They think about you all the time. I feel like they're looking at pictures and things like that. I feel like they feel abandoned. They hate the silent treatment. They hate it. And they're really loving on themselves. That's the first time I've seen that card today. So yay, Scorpio's person. Scorpio's person is taking care of themselves and raising their vibe. They're doing some shadow work, facing shit that been hurting them for a long time, so that they can raise up their, self-worth. And then the Phoenix card. They're transforming into something brand new. And honestly, Scorpio, I mean, you did that. You triggered their healing. I can see it right here. You triggered them into loving themselves. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, if your person could say something to you, like let's say they just called you on the phone, or you met with them somewhere, you saw them. You didn't mean to see them, but you saw them. What would your person say if they could? If they had the opportunity, what would they say? I want you. You speak to me through music. I feel you leaving me. I regret lying to you. So your person lied to you about something. Timing was just not right. So many things remind me of you. I hope you can forgive me one day. I don't react when people mention you. I wish I had treated you better, and it's time for me to heal. I feel like this person really thinks about you a lot. I mean, you're just over and over and over. Okay. Tell me, romance angels. What does the romance angels have for advice for Scorpio's person? How are they feeling? Okay. All right. So I feel like religious factors. So I feel like there was some kind of big core belief that was different between the two of you. And I feel like that's still like on their mind. Like, I don't know what it is, but I mean, it could be anything, anything major. Like, it could be your stand on Roe v. Wade. It could be, just anything, like hot ticket items, Like, if we have a really strong belief in something, if it's really, really strong, I mean, you can't really compromise on it if it's your belief. And if the people have opposing beliefs, that could be a problem. Maybe it's your spiritual practices as well. I see deception here, so I feel like your person feels like you really weren't honest with them at all, ever. Like you were just fake, wearing a mask. And they feel like they've never felt that kind of passion before. Like it was a passion thing. And they really do want to try again, but they don't know what to do about it. Like, even though they feel like you were deceptive, even though you have some major core beliefs that are different, they still want to try. The passion must have been really good, Scorpio. And pay attention to red flags. So I feel like they seen the red flags and they're thinking about all the red flags and like, man, you know, how they ignored them. And they really do, at the end of the day, they feel like you're the one. They feel like you're their person, like irregardless of all the other stuff. They're like, this person is my person. That's, I mean, I guess, you know, I guess it is what it is, right? All right, now I'm going to ask the tarot. Like, let's just see what your person's up to, Scorpio. This person that you're blocked from. Tell me what's going on with this person's life. It's Scorpio that's Scorpio blocked from. Okay. Scorpio's person. Give me a little scenario on what's happening. Well, it looks to me like they're healing. A whole bunch of cards that came out, but this is the one that came out almost by itself. So let's see. Four of Swords. So they're healing probably from the Three of Swords, probably from the breakup, right? And while they're in healing, they're talking to Spirit. I feel like they're, you know, talking to Spirit, trying to get information, trying to look at things from your perspective, from the soul's perspective. Like, what the hell happened here? Why do I feel so strongly for this person and I can't have them? That's what they're trying to figure out right here while they're healing, you know, in the Hangman's. And while they're in the Hangman's position, they're also getting very confident about themselves. I feel like Spirit is showing them something about themselves. Show me more, Spirit. Tell me more about this person. Yeah, so, wow. So there was a tower with the King of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Look at what's in your spread right here. This is what they're thinking about. I mean, they think of you as the King of Pentacles, and they're trying their damnedest to be, I mean, the King of Wands, and they're trying their hardest to be the Queen of Wands, just so they can match your vibe. They know that there's 10 Pentacles here for them, this person. But it always ends up in a freaking tower. Why? Why does it always? Because it looks really great. Like, they have high hopes for you two. It's because of the options. Like, it's because there's too many options. This could also be like, I want to say like childhood wounding on their part as well. Like, maybe they're in a cycle of fighting and making up, fighting and making up. But that's what's clarifying the Tower card, is the Five of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So I feel like they thought they had the Ten of Cups with you, but there was this inner struggle with them, or maybe there was a fight between the two of you. They didn't understand. They really didn't. So tell me more. I feel like they're still like in the Eight of Swords about it. Like, it caught them off guard so bad. They just feel like you're the everything here. The Empress is coming out here. So I don't know if somebody's a mother, or somebody is being seen as a mother. This is the Divine Feminine. I also see the Wheel of Fortune card here. Yeah, I feel like there is something coming in, a change. Something's transforming. Because your person is just sad. Tell me what's transforming in the Death card. Show me what's being left behind and what's coming in. What's being left behind first. Okay, so I feel like they're going inside. They're talking to spirit and finding their strength. I feel like maybe we got 2 6s here. 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. This is like a, you know, 6s can be karma. People in the past, people, you know, that you've dealt with before. I feel like they're surrendering this situation. That's what's transforming. I feel like they're giving up and walking a new direction. I feel like your person is trying very hard to just walk away, even though they thought this was everything, even though they're trying to vibe at the same level as you. I feel like deep down they're like, maybe this is just karmic. Maybe this isn't a divine connection. I feel like they still see themselves as the Empress. I did see an Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So I'm not saying you're not a divine couple. It's just that I think your person's giving up on the divinity part. I feel like they've decided that, you know, it's a karmic relationship. And they just want to learn the lesson and move on. So, gosh, that was a heavy, heavy read. 117. Now Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Person on your mind. Person that's blocked. Person that is you're in separation from. Tell me what's happening. Okay. So your person, Sag, feels like there's another woman or another person involved. The snake is here. I feel like they also have self-esteem issues. I feel like they feel like they're not enough for you. So it's possible that they might think there's a third person, but there's not. It's just them thinking that they're not enough. And it's about their own self-doubt. Maybe that caused problems. That's kind of what it looks like. I do see them loving you unconditionally. What else for Sag's person? What's going on with Sag's person? Yeah, they're not ready to talk right now. I feel like if you called them, I don't know how they would respond, so be careful with that. I feel like they're in the middle of a transformation. I feel like they're also loving themselves. This came out for Scorpio. The loving yourself card, you know, and then a huge transformation in the way they see themselves, the way they respond to you and people. I feel like they sit around and look at the pictures all the time. And they wonder, you know, like what you're doing and what happened and why it happened and all that. Let me see if they could say something to you. What would they say? I knew exactly what I was doing. My life is not as together as it seems. They want you to know that. What else? What else does Sagittarius' blocked off person want to say? I replay our conversations over and over. I want to be more than friends. You are the best thing in my life. I feel you leaving me behind. You speak to me through music. I wish I could take back my words. I hid who I really am from you. And I'm starting to understand the connection. So they're definitely getting some kind of enlightenment. I do see a lot of transforming going on for them. So it's very well that you could have been this, you know, the thing that stimulated that transformation. So good on you. You know, probably what you came to do for them. That's what soul friends do. They help us grow. So tell me about the romance angel spirit. What are the romance angels? It's safe for you to love. So I feel like they felt very safe with you. And they do talk to their friends and get support about this situation. They're extremely attracted to you. There might be something that they're trying to let go of, you know? It could even be you. But the romance angels are saying free yourself to this person. So I feel like they are working on that by the self-love, right? This could be the one. That's how they feel about you. But I feel like they also saw some red flags, and maybe they didn't pay attention to them at the time. But I know that they're there. Whatever those red flags were, I saw them. So now we'll get the tarot and we'll get a little story. What's going on in Sagittarius person's world? You know, like what's going on with them? I saw the devil card flip over. I also see the 7 of Swords. Yeah. So a couple of 7s here. I don't know if 7s mean anything to you, but 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. So maybe on the sly they had a lot of options, you know. I feel like the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune come out. So I feel like this person's energy is the Empress, and something big is going on with them. Let's see what it is. What's the wheel bringing for Sagittarius person? What's the wheel bringing for Sagittarius person? 6 of Cups, Strength, Hermit. So here's what it looks like. It looks like 7 of Swords. Like 7 of Swords is like somebody doing something shady, okay? And then 7 of Cups is about like looking through your life and remembering all the love that you've had and what it looked like, what it felt like. And it's there that they remember the Empress energy, right? Which is Wheel of Fortune. And it is with somebody they already know. It's 6 of Cups. This is someone, this could be you even, you know? And they're trying to figure out what to do. Hermit and Strength. There could be a little pride involved in this with this person. I feel like they need to, you know, be patient. It's going to take a little time. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about the... Why is the Empress here? The Empress. Okay. So maybe they see you as the Empress and they feel like they really screwed up. And like you're their divine feminine. You know, it could be... It doesn't mean that you know, you're their divine counterpart is what I want to say. And they're thinking about it. They're trying to look at it from the soul's perspective, and they're like, well, dang, this is my 2 of... I feel like they're figuring it out, Sag. And what are they going to do about it? What's the end for these two? Like, what's the future? I see sunshine and Chariot moving fast forward. Yeah. I feel like there's going to be a reconciliation here, but I do feel like there's some work that needs to be done, you know. There's a lot of crying involved. I think that something needs to turn around about equal give and take. I feel like maybe there wasn't equal give and take before, and I see someone being very honest about that, like maybe their part in it, you know, whether it's your person or it's you. I feel like there's a moment where you talk about it and you both kind of take responsibility for your actions in that relationship. So that is what I see for you, Sag. Capricorn. 124. Okay, Capricorn. Alright, let's start with these ones again. Capricorn. Thank you, angels, spirits, guides, for hanging out with me today. Man, it's so hot right now. I wonder why that happens to me. I think it's just like old age sure is kind of miserable, just like to all of a sudden be sweaty. Okay, Capricorn. What's the person that's blocked from them? Okay, wedding rings, because this could be a marriage. This could be a marriage. Somebody's heartbroken, but there's some kind of like epiphany and change. Like you got lightning, you got wedding rings, heartbroken, lightning, and dragonfly. Something's gonna change here, Capricorn, something big. There's a metamorphosis here with the dragonfly, right? Kind of like a butterfly, soulmates. So it's possible that your person, like, you know, suddenly realizes what this relationship really is. Yeah, how much they love you. This is the unconditional love card. I feel like your person has also really, really been working on themselves. And I think they're getting ready to come and talk to you, but they're busy having a transformation with the with the phoenix. So they're rising from the ashes right now, Capricorn. So you have to wait a minute. Tell me what this person on Capricorn's mind wants to say to them. I lost myself for a little while. I love you unconditionally. What did I tell you? That's funny, it come out twice, right? My life is not as together as it seems. What else? We both know I'm not the one for you. I knew exactly what I was doing. I replay our conversations over and over, and I know I crossed the line. And then I want to be more than friends. You see, like, they're back and forth too. So I get the feeling like that might have been how the relationship was. Like, it was kind of in and out, back and forth energy. You know, like they come around, they don't stay long. Knight of Wands kind of stuff. So, let's see. Romance angels, let's get these cards out. Worth waiting for, divine timing. Yeah, your person knows it's about divine timing. They know you're the one. They do. They want to rejuvenate the love. Like, they want to start over and, like, with the new Phoenix person. You know, like, once they've risen from the ashes, they want to start over because they're a new person and they have a new kind of love. They definitely want to bump this up, Cap. If you're already married, maybe they want to, like, redo the vibes. I mean, the vibes. Oh my God. The vows. I don't know where that one goes. That one left. Flew off the table, never to be seen again, evidently. It's safe for you to love. I feel like you give them some kind of really sort of inner peace. Maybe something they've never felt before, Capricorn. I also feel like they're learning some lessons right now, which is probably why there's a separation, and because that Phoenix is rising, you know, they're changing. And so a lot of times, I mean, it just calls for a separation. And if it's meant to be, trust me, Spirit will make sure that it comes back together, you know. Tell me what's going on with Capricorn here. Okay, so I feel like there's some overthinking going on. You feel a little stuck in your head. Maybe even pulled in a couple of different directions. Maybe money is tight. I see you carrying a really heavy burden. This is somebody's needing to make a decision. This is your person, right? Yeah, Capricorn's person. And I feel like they're working on themselves. I feel like they're working on being the emperor. Maybe they're working on the emperor's, like, get her done, no fear. Like, I'm going for what I want. Like, so they might be just trying to work on that energy. so that they can be the emperor when they come back to you, you know? If you're the empress, that's how they see you, is what I think. Tell me more about Capricorn's person here. Yeah. I feel like they're kind of just healing and out of commission for a minute, you know? Like there's a lot of healing going on for this person. And they're doing a lot of thinking about their life, you know, and there's grieving attached as well, you know? So I feel like your person, Capricorn, is going through quite a bit. And tell me some advice for Capricorn about this person. Like, what should they be doing? The sun. Focus on the sun. The sun, Two of Cups, Hanged Man, Temperance, and Strength. Oh my God, look at your advice. I haven't done this for anyone else for advice, but I feel like this reading was really unique. So it's just how it's happening, you know, but okay, so Spirit is saying, like, I say, what's your advice? What should you be focusing on? So the Two of Cups is here and the Sun is here. So focusing on this, you know, soul friendship, focusing on the happiness that it has the possibility of bringing. You know, I feel like maybe going inside and looking at it from a couple different perspectives, like your souls. Like, I wonder what my soul had planned. What did their soul have planned? Why are we together? Why are we broke up? This is where you figure that shit out in this Hangman's card. You know, I feel like you need to have patience with yourself and this situation. And I feel like you're going to find something inside of yourself that you never knew you had. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. And I always like to add at the end of these, like, don't forget, like, these are the people, these soul friends that come in and screw us up and make us cry and make us go inside. And the Hangman, all that. These are truly soul friends, and that's why they're here. So now we have Aquarius. 133. All right. Aquarius. You know that song? This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Remember that song? Like from the 70s? Okay. Aquarius. So your person, here's how your person, the person that you're blocked from, the person that you're thinking about, that you're separated from. They're very stuck in their ego. The runner is here. This is someone who doesn't even want to admit to their soul piece. You know, they don't even want to acknowledge it. But there's something inside of them that knows that you're the one that has the key to their heart. You're the only one. What else? What else about this person for Aquarius? They think about you. They look at pictures all the time. Anything else? Yeah, they don't like themselves very much. I feel like they think they're not enough for you, and they could have just very well sabotaged this thing. I also feel like they think that it wasn't the right time for you guys. I feel like they feel very hurt about the breakup. They're in pain. Yeah, another breakup card. They're really in pain about it. They're thinking about all the good times that you had and all the fun things that you did. I also see a transformation with the phoenix coming here for you, your person, Aquarius. So something big is happening for them. Something's transforming inside. The phoenix, of course, is like, you know, dies and rises from the ashes. So something old is dying in them, and they're going to be reborn something else. That's what's happening. It takes time and patience. So here is what they'd like to say to you. I look for you everywhere. I feel you even though we're apart. I replay our conversations over and over. I knew exactly what I was doing. You see that sabotage card when I said that? Like they, you know, they think they're not enough, and so they sabotage the thing. They knew exactly what they were doing. And that's why, you know, they ended it, because they're too much in their mind. Like, I feel like some soul relationships are just so deep, and there's so much feeling inside of us with them, and these are the people that move us to change, you know. So it's kind of a brilliant plan, if you ask me. So tell me, romance angels for Aquarius. Tell me something. Tell me something good. New love. So your person might be involved with someone else. Maybe they're even married. Maybe they're even getting married to someone else. Or maybe they want to re-spark life with you and marry you someday. They want to try. I feel like they really love you. Well, what's going on then? Oh, like 10,000 cards. Okay, that's too many, Spirit. I'll just take a couple. And Spirit's like, these cards suck. So, past life relationship came out. So I feel like that's probably why this relationship is so intense. Because, like, you guys know each other from before. Lots and lots of passion between the two of you. But I feel like they kind of want to go somewhere with you, you know? I feel like they want to go and, like, just spend some time and disconnect from the world and love on you. That's what it looks like. Tell me with the tarot. Tell me with the tarot what's going on with Aquarius, this person right now. Well, all right. Well, they're trying to be successful here. I feel like they're feeling a little out in the cold. I feel like they're trying to figure out what their truth is, you know? And kind of like, remember the phoenix? It looks like rise from the ashes, you know? They're kind of in a dark place, but there's good stuff turning around for them. I think they're walking away from the darkness. Whatever that darkness is, that it's like the Five of Pentacles, so like lack mentality. Yeah, that shit is over. They're thinking about where they want to put their time and effort into now. You know, where they want to put their time, invest their energy. And I think they're getting some kind of epiphany, some new idea. It's coming straight in from their, you know, intuition. Tell me more. What are they doing? Ten of Cups. So that's what they're thinking of. I feel like they want a new beginning with the Ten of Cups. Honestly, it looks like they're walking away from this, I don't know, being out in the cold. It's like there is somebody there with, even with a kid, you know, and it's like they don't have a place to live, you know. That's the Five of Pentacles, like you're out in the cold. And I feel like they're just walking away from that and ending that. Tell me more. Well, what's happening after the 10? because this person, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of shit going on for this person of yours. They're in a really shitty spot. But I feel like eventually what they're doing is like getting confidence in themselves. I mean, I do see them being successful, you know, but there's a lot of stuff that they need to work through. It's terrible. Like 10 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords. This could be a lot of childhood stuff. That's what it looks like. It really does. But I feel like where their intuition and where they want to invest their time and effort is into this 10 of Cups, which is all about family. I see kids there. I see a picnic. I see a river. And I see like this sudden epiphany. Like, it's like spirit shows them when they're trying to figure out where to put their energy. Spirit like gives them a vision or something, you know. So that's what's going on with your person. I feel like they feel real shitty about losing you. But I also feel like they feel like they're not good enough for you. You know, I mean, that's kind of a common theme here today. It's been several readings, like those cards have come out, like not enough, that kind of thing. And when someone really thinks they're not enough, they do sabotage the relationship. They just do, because they don't know how they could even, they don't feel like they can measure up for what the other person wants, you know? It's pretty sad. 4219. But I've been there too, you know? I've felt that way about myself before. Like I'm not good enough for someone. It's such bullshit to get into that space though, right? No bueno. Alright, so Pisces will be the last reading. So let's see what's going on with Pisces. Pisces, your person feels like this shit is just over. The Grim Reaper. No second chances. The relationship is over. Grow and then transform yourself. Yeah, they're healing their heart. They're taking care of themselves. They're loving themselves. And I feel like they do feel a little abandoned because of the separation, you know. But that could be stemming from like a childhood trauma too. Abandonment, you know. So I feel like what they're trying to do is like hang out with friends and live. Trying to be happy, trying to have fun. And they're just trying to heal. I feel like they want to talk, though. They say that there's no hope for the relationship, but they do want to talk. They know it's over. And they know that whenever they close out a cycle, a new one comes in. And you know what I think? I think they want to close out this old cycle with you and start a new cycle with you. Like, however that means. But I feel like what they're doing is they're actually trying to manifest that. And they're doing it by having a high vibe. They're making gratitude lists. They're, you know, trying to keep a positive outlook so that they can manifest. So, let's see if they could say something to you, Pisces. What would they say? What would Pisces person say? We both know I'm not the one for you. I bury myself in work to forget you, and I love you. I want to be more than friends. So I do think that. Like, they do want to close out the old cycle, but they feel like this new transformed self isn't the same. So they want to try again. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I'm so attracted to you, and we will be together again. I look for you everywhere. So that is how they feel, Pisces. Like, I feel like they're trying to close out the cycle, transform, and come back. tell me something from the romance angels for Pisces spirit. This could be the one. That's how they feel like. They feel like you're like the one. I think there were some control issues. So I feel like they are working on that. Like if they were the ones that was trying to control. I do feel like there was some kind of deception here. Like, honestly, I mean, your person seems like they're really coming full circle. And they're being completely honest with themselves. It's not like they're putting the blame on you. They're seeing their own role in it. Whoever this person is pretty cool, I would say, Pisces. Because there's deception here. And I feel what they're saying is like, I wasn't myself. I wasn't even being honest about who I was. Because I wasn't confident enough in that person. But I've been working on myself. I've transformed. I'm the phoenix rising from the ashes. I'm a new person. But I feel like they're coming clean with everything, you know? I really do. I feel like they're just taking the mask off. And they want to go somewhere, like, on a little vacation and, like, tell you the truth. They want to be able to be their authentic self, too. Yeah, reconciliation. I do see that happening for you guys. This person is not kidding around about it. They're really, really working on themselves. And honestly, I don't know who your person is, but I like them. So, Pisces, show me what's going on in your person's life right now. This person that you're blocked from. Okay. Okay, I have to shuffle because I see. I think your person's doing a bunch of work, Z. I do. I like your person. They're trying pretty hard. Just to be authentic, you know? It's kind of cool. Okay, so first, yeah, they're looking around at the, you know, all the loves they've had. I feel like they're being moved energetically to a new space, a new mindset. Where's that spirit? So this person's going from being confused to, he's not talking to me. Well, it does look like he's going back and forth here. You know, like in his head, like he wants to, but the thing is that this person, if this is your person, is this your person, do you think? Is this reading for you? Because what I feel like is happening is, I feel like they're really trying to grow and change. I feel like you kind of, I feel like you moved something in this person though, you know? Like something that happened triggered something in him or her. Okay, so your person, here it is. So they've got a bunch of options, maybe a little confusion. They're being moved forward into a different space. Like it's a workspace where it's somewhere where they have to work well with others. But maybe also be the boss. You know, like be the leader. This is about work here. With this Eight of Pentacles. You're going from the Seven of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles. It's almost like Spirit saying, okay, you need to stop thinking about love right now and go straight toward work. And then there's the Five of Wands and the Emperor. So I feel like this person is learning like how to work with others. I feel like also they're really in a space where I just feel like they don't love themselves enough. Five of Pentacles. They feel like they're alone. There is a child with them, but it's like it's snowy and cold. I mean, the kid or the mom or whoever this is, neither one of them have even gloves on in the snow. Brr. I'm only saying that because it's cold here right now, and I can't even really drive without gloves because the steering wheel is so damn cold. So basically, this person is like really overthinking some things. Like they don't love themselves. I don't even think they like themselves. And they can't sleep about it. And it's all about this. It's about this choice. The Lover's card. Tell me more about that. She's healing up. This person's healing up because something ended. It could have been a word fight. This is a lot of cards. Okay. So definitely the Two of Cups and the Lovers are here, as well as the Star card, which is wish fulfillment, Aquarius. The Sun card, Leo. The Four of Wands, stable, happy home. The Eight of Wands. The Death card. The Magician. Four Cups. And the Justice card. This is a lot of major arcanas going on here for your person. Like, I feel like there's a huge lesson here for them. You know, it could be about choice. It could be about, you know, their actual role as the emperor. But I feel like it's about a choice. And maybe there's a choice between two people. But I do see a transformation coming here with the Death card. Let's clarify the Death card just to see what's going on here. I feel like what they're trying to do is manifest justice. So the Death card is clarified by the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. That's what is being left behind and transformed. And the reason is because of the Hanged Man. Isn't that funny? 3, 3, and 3. Three Swords, Three Cups, and the number 12 Hanged Man card. 3, 3, 3. This is definitely like divinely guided. Okay, so just so you know that. Sometimes it just helps to know, like, there's really, I mean, you have to almost surrender those things because it's about the divine plan, you know, and since we're not privy to all of the divine plan, I mean, all right, what are you getting when you walk in through the new door on the Death card? You've got a new life here. What is it? It looks like it looks like a new passionate beginning. Page of Wands. Like they're on their way down a new path. Tell me what else. What's on the path? What is this path? Ah, love. Judgment card. Stability. Oh my God. King and Queen of Wands. And then another three. Three of Wands. So, you know, Pisces, threes might be important to you over the next little while because there's a bunch of them here. I feel like this is all a spiritual path, and you can't really change too much, but your person is transforming huge. And what they're going for is like, I don't know, but this is a husband-wife stable commitment. This is where they're headed. They've made their decision. This is where even their soul wants to lead them. This is coming in as a new love. Ace of Cups. So I'm not sure if that means it's a new person that they're going to marry, or if it's just being able to see something new. You know, sometimes when our soul comes out, it shows us things. you know, because it is pure love. And most of the time, we're so caught up in our ego and our human self that we don't even really hear our spirit. But our spirit is pure love. Trust me, when you know, get angry at somebody for, I don't know, taking too long or whatever that anger is, it's all human. The soul is, it's more like that. I love this card because that's exactly what the soul is like. Just skipping along, singing a little song, playing its flute. And I feel like your person is, something is transforming inside of them. It could be because of something, you know, something that lights them up and they're doing it now. And that's kind of like bringing that soul forward with that page of wands, you know. But I feel like they're really kind of, they're seeking justice for the king and queen of pentacles. And like I said, king and queen of pentacles is usually a marriage. There's also the four of wands here. There's the sun, there's wish fulfillment, there's two of cups. Like, this is definitely a beautiful relationship. And you know, there's definitely possibility of third party shit going on here too. So I guess take what resonates out of that reading and leave the rest, you know. It's obviously every single thing's not going to resonate for every single person. But when there's a lot of people being read for, sometimes I feel like, you know, like even when I watch tarot readings from other readers, you know, it's like I just hear one sentence and I know that was for me, you know. So take what's for you and leave the rest for whoever that's for. That's what I got. Okay. Z, are you still there? Are Z and AJ still here? Hi, Z. Okay, you want to know if he's gonna contact you. So, is Z's person gonna make any Are you there, Spirit, first of all? Hello. Hi. Am I talking to spirits of love and light? Do I have a member of my team here with me? Thank you. I love you. Now, what we're wanting to know is... Hi, AJ. So, I forgot your question. I'll look back in a second, but I'm going to ask Z's now. Will Z's person contact her? Is he going to get a hold of her? No, he's not, Z. And should she contact him? Okay, they're not going to answer as should. Would it be, would she be received with love if she were to reach out to her person right now? I'm talking about Z. No. Z, don't do it. Don't reach out. Okay, I'm going to ask the advice. That doesn't look good. I'm sorry, Z. God dang it. I'm gonna ask Spirit advice for you. Like, what could Z do? What's the best thing Z could do for herself right now? Rebuild. Rebuild. I see the Tower card, but it's like the rebuild card here. So there's a few cards that came out. So I'm gonna just tell you what they are. So first is this Tower card. You know, you had a tower and now you have to rebuild your life. All right, so Spirit asks you to reach out to them. Like, this is a card of like one, two, there's four hands here. And those are all angelic hands holding you up. You know, they're all the time, they have you. They're always holding you, Z. But they're asking you right now to reach out during this rebuild season. You know, like they're asking you to. talk to the angels, invite them in, because they can't interfere. They can hold you up, they can support you, but they cannot interfere if you don't invite them in. So do that. You know, one of my psychic friends one time told me that Archangel Michael is the strongest. I really don't know that. I've never really done a lot of research on archangels, but she told me that and I believe her. So maybe you want to invite in Archangel Michael for strength and guidance as you sit here in the Nine of Wands and look through your life, you know, like you're looking through it. And this is also like the Seven of Cups is here too. So kind of same kind of thing. Seven of Cups is like looking at all the love that you've had in your life and what it brought you. And I feel like a lot of it was painful, you know, with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card about, you know, the wounded warrior. So he's been in battles, you know, for battle after battle after battle. And a lot of times that makes a person feel like a victim, you know. But there's a high side to that wounded warrior, and that's like realizing what all that pain did to make you grow, you know. Like what did it give you? Where did it take you next? You know, like sometimes, you know, like for instance, like I had a one super bad relationship and I kind of ran away. I ran from to another state and then another one. I feel like, you know, like it went on for a while. And I ended up here in Montana, and like 30 years later, here I am in Montana. I own my own home. I have a college degree. Um, there's just, I could give you a list after, you know, like just a long running list of all the beautiful things that came out of me running away from that fucked up relationship. Did I feel like a victim? Yeah, for 30 years I did. You know, for 30 years I did. But now I feel like a victor, you know, I do. And I actually do feel like I have a lot of knowledge from all that pain. And I feel like I can help people, and that's what I try to do, you know? So here's the thing. So the pain, actually, here's the Master card. This is the Devil card. And the pain actually ends up controlling a person. It's like you aren't even yourself anymore. It's the pain. It's the fear. It's the, you know, like you don't let people out in, and you don't give love. You don't receive love. Like you're in that kind of mode, you know, and it's because of all the pain. That's why Spirit is saying, like, will you just please invite us? We want to help you. And the reason is because you got to release some shit. You got to release something. Something that doesn't feel good anymore. Something that's got to go, like old skin. Like, do you see how this guy is coming out of this old, icky, scabby skin? And there's this new, beautiful, enlightened underneath. That's what's happening here. And I feel like what you are needing to let go of is one, the Nine of Wands, feeling like a victim. Like, why doesn't anybody love me? That isn't even true, you know, that nobody loves you, because you've got a whole plethora of angels like just begging. You know, they love you so much. These are soul friends from eternity, you know, that are like trying to help you out. They're trying to help you release. They're trying to help you master your own heart. And that's what I see for you. I just feel like you're really growing, obviously, because of the release card. I mean, what makes our skin slough off? Growth, you know, growth and healing. You know, like if you scab your knee or something, you know, you skin your knee, and then there's a scab that comes out across it, and then that's where the wound heals. You know, I see you doing that. I hope that helps you. I hope that makes you feel better. Okay. Let's see. And AJ. Whoops. Does my person have romantic feelings for you? I'm going to ask the pendulum first. Let me see what the pendulum has to say. Hello, love and light beings. Are you there? Yeah. Hi. Okay, so now we're talking to AJ. Can we tune into AJ's energy right now? It's on my YouTube channel. Thank you. Does her person... AJ, are you... Is AJ's person have romantic feelings for them? Yes, they do. They do have... Can you even see this pendulum? It's so hard because I have to keep my elbow on the table. Let me see if I can move it down so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I believe in this pendulum. I talk to my son and other people that have passed with this pendulum all the time. So hello, are you there? So yes, he has romantic feelings for AJ. Is that right? Is he gonna contact AJ? Is he gonna make contact? No. Should AJ make contact first? Yes. You should make the contact first. Will she be received well? Yeah. Should we pull some cards out of the Heart Tarot? Okay. We're gonna tap into your person, AJ, and we'll see. I'm just gonna use this Tarot of the Heart. I feel like it's such a like wholesome deck. He ghosted me last time, so I'm scared. Oh, he's probably the one scared. What's your sign? What reading was yours? AJ, I'm just trying to think if I can see it back here. Libra. Well, that was too many readings ago. I forgot what it said. I have to almost go back and watch them again. It's really weird what happens when I do readings. It's almost like I just say whatever comes out and then I don't even really remember, and then I don't know. This shit is wild. It's cool though. Okay, so you got, so the Chariot, the Throat Chakra, and Seek the Truth. You've got 2 7s on here and a 5. So I feel like, honestly, there's going to be some pretty quick changes here. But 7s are about movement, you know. They're about action. This 7 of, let me show you them. Let me show you what's going on here. Seek the truth. This is about peeling back the veil and like looking for the truth, the deep, deep truth. So, I mean, this 7 of, oh man, I'm so fucking hot. So this is the 7 of swords, right? So that's usually about shady behavior, but not in this deck. This deck, it's about, I was trying to find something to put my hair up in. It's just, I'm so hot I can't even stand it. I don't know why this pen won't work. Okay, there, that should work. So this one's about peeling back the veil. And what I think, and what this card is showing me is like you're trying to seek spirit advice. You're trying to seek something beyond the 3D. And that's kind of what they're showing me here. Like, so I feel like it's time for you to really tap in, because what's happening with the Chariot card in this one, this is about, now this could be, since we're asking about your love interest, this could be spirit really trying to work with you guys. Now, I want you to look at this card really close, because like all this activity here that looks like the infinity symbol. This is going up, around, through your heart, hands, and then those hands are being tied together. Now, sometimes when I look at this card, I feel like it's your soul and your human finally lining up. And I really do feel like that about the Chariot card, period, because it just, even just going in the same direction as your mind, you know, your mind, heart, soul, all moving in one direction. That's one meaning of this card. But in a love situation, I feel like Spirit kind of has you, is backing you on this. But I feel like there's something going on with your throat chakra. Like, I don't know. Is it that you can't speak? Is it that you, what? Like, you can't talk about it? Can't speak your truth? Whatever. But I do know that throat chakra is color blue, right? So you could wear blue things. You could eat blueberries. You could drink blue drinks. Or you can sing. You know what I mean? Exercise that throat chakra. Use it. I'm going to get some more cards. Let's have some more information for AJ, please. Here. Ooh, that's kind of a lot. Let me see what that one is. So, okay, so the detached card comes here, which is, that's actually your card. It's the Libra card, right? Justice. But it's about taking yourself out of the situation and looking at it. Like, you have to almost separate your human from this situation so that you can look at it from your soul's perspective. There's something bigger going on, you know, and you still need to see it. I feel like, honestly, I feel like maybe you're moving on from this situation. 8 of Cups. I think that you are learning about your strength here. But I also feel like this journey that you're on. First of all, I mean, you got 4 major arcana cards here. And then this 9 of Pentacles, and you know what I think about the 9 of Pentacles. This is I feel like it's about you and your soul. You and Spirit. You following Spirit and being enlightened. It's when you follow your soul's promptings, you know, like your third eye or whatever, your solar plexus, you know, your heart chakra. When you follow all of those nudgings, I mean, you end up here. This person is enlightened. They're at the top rung. They have everything they need, like money, love. They don't need anything. And the reason is because of their relationship with Spirit. I feel like this is about your relationship with Spirit. I do. And maybe your person is just moving on, or you're moving on from them. If they ghosted you, for crying out loud, I hate that. Tell me about the ghosting for AJ. What the hell is going on with that? 3, it hurt you. Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups. So was there somebody else involved? Like a third person? AJ? Was he cheating? Because maybe, I'm not sure. It kind of looks like they might have been. Yeah, lots of options. Spirit, what should she do? Tell me what AJ should do. I don't even know what to tell her. I see a lot of fear here. You know, you've got the 9 of Wands again. I feel like I talked to the other person with Z before about the 9 of Wands. But This is like 8 of Swords, 9 of Wands, you know, like you're defensive. And I guess I just want to say that whenever we're in that kind of energy, that's what we attract, you know? Like if you're all fucked up, you're going to attract a fucked up person. I feel like it's really, really important for you to like focus on your relationship with spirit in the 9 of Pentacles, you know? Seek the truth, pull back the veil, talk to spirit. What the fuck is going on? You know, where do I fit into the scheme of all this? I'm telling you, you're going to get some kind of truth. You'll get some kind of, you know, sudden epiphany about what really is going on. I feel like what you're learning here from this situation, I feel like you're learning to depend on spirit and mostly your higher self, but you're learning that depending on spirit is really what gives you everything. It's what drives you. It's what shows you the strength. It's what lets you see the bigger picture. And then even like people like this person, like walking away from them maybe. Taking yourself, your human scared self out of it and detaching it, letting it go. This card reminds me of like, dude, I mean, I'm old, but I used to have this poster on my wall when I was a kid. It was like a sky with a couple of eagles in it or something, and it said, if you love something, set it free. If it comes back to you, it's yours to keep. If it doesn't, it never was. And I kind of feel like, well, look it, like she's letting go of that bird. Like she's letting it go. And that's what it made me think of. So I feel like, you know, let it go if it comes back to you. And if they ghosted you, I mean, I know that the pendulum, I'm going to ask the pendulum again. Should AJ reach out to this person who ghosted her? It says yes still. It's still saying yes. She's scared. Don't be scared. No, it says no. Don't be scared. Will it be successful? Okay. I kind of get the feeling like this person is like some kind of a soul friend that's brought you, that's bringing you, I don't know, the ability to transform, or like something about this person triggers something in you that causes change and growth, you know? I don't know if you believe in shit like that, but I do. Yeah, you want a reading? I'll definitely do a reading for you, Joni. Let's see. What do we want to know? Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters. I'm gonna give these. I don't know, AJ. It says to keep make contact with that person. I'm not sure why. I thought maybe our wires got crossed, but it said it again. So honestly, that pendulum is pretty accurate. I don't know if you have one, but I use one pretty much daily. Let's see. You're welcome. I love you so much, Joni. All right. I'm just what I have here is my Akashic. I feel like they're the most magical deck I've ever touched. And I don't use them very often because I feel like they're so sacred. Like I almost feel weird touching them, you know what I mean? They really are really beautiful. So the energy here in the middle of your reading, which is yours, is the King of Cups. So I feel like love is on your mind. I feel like there's a lot of emotion going on here, a lot of remembering things. Up in your subconscious, what I see is the Queen of Keys, which is the Queen of Pentacles, which is saying to me, like, your subconscious knows that you're stable and that everything is fine. But I don't think your human does. You know what I mean? I feel like your subconscious, you know, like whenever I pick that card, I always know it's like, I always know that Queen of Keys, it's about stabilities, but this up here where it's your subconscious letting you know something that you personally don't, you know, like it's locked up, you know. So I always feel kind of excited when I get a message like that. In your roots is the Ark of the Covenant, and I did take some notes and write it on this card, so I'm going to tell you what they are. You are living your true soul contract. You're facing the lessons and growing, working toward greater self-discoveries. Continue to work toward your higher purpose because you're meant to touch the world with your light. Don't get pulled into emotional drama. So I feel like this is at the root of it, like this is something you brought with you when you became human here this time, is this knowledge. You have some light that you need to share with the whole world, and I feel like you're being prepared for that now. And I think deep down you might know that. I don't know if you know this, though. This is the number 11 card in your root system. So over here we have the Buddha prepares, and this is like in your past. So I feel like because we're looking at the Akashic records, you know, like this isn't like your past, this life. This is your past. This is your other lives. This is who you are. You are basically, you lived a life like a Buddha, you know, with nothing but love. And I feel like there's a lot of people, like I feel like you led a lot of people to love and freedom. And I feel like that was a past life of yours, which is why the King of Roses is the center of your reading, you know, because he's the King of love. And so are you. And I think that's your purpose here. Now, in the future, I see a little bit of a problem with the, man, of course it would be 11, I know, huh? So I lost my phone over here because it went dead. So I can't really see the messages up there, but I'll try. 4 keys is in your future, and it's about clearing the path, you know? So it's like you're wanting to go somewhere, and there's this giant log in the road. There's obstacles. And so before you can move forward, these obstacles need to be moved out of the way, right? So let's clarify. Spirit, let's clarify the Ark of the Covenant for Joni. The Ark of the Covenant. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is your work. This is your work, dude. 8 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and Ace of Wands. This is your work, is to spread light. You have a really higher purpose. Wow. Your higher purpose is to touch the world with your light, Joni. Look what's clarifying it. That's your work. It's your purpose. Ace of Wands. Okay, clearing the way. Let's clarify clearing the way for Joni. Yeah. It's this grief. So you kind of got to work through the grief about the lovers. And what else? Yeah, the ending. Fuck that ending, right? Have you ever looked at this card, Joni? Look at, you see that bastard running away? It's like somebody stabbed someone 10 times and then ran away. Sound familiar? Okay. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Clearing the way. So this is what you're dealing with, and here's how you're going to deal with it here. Like, you're going to be stuck for a minute in this hangman position because you have to kind of look at things from your soul's perspective. You know, that's what's going to help you clear that log out of the way, you know, and understand the bigger picture here. Your soul's coming out here with the Judgment card to lead you but it's after you get the Enlightenment and the Hangman's card. Show me where this, where's her soul taking her? Where's her soul taking her? Okay. So I feel like what's happening here is like there's just a whole bunch of shit you don't see, and you're feeling really confused about it. You got the Moon and the Eight of Swords, you know. And I feel like you're really unbalanced. I feel like you're trying to stay balanced, but it's really hard, you know. There's a few things that you need to cut out, which would be this Eight of Wands, right? So I feel like you need to like find that energy of that Libra in you and cut out the shit that doesn't serve you anymore. This would be any kind of like raunchy feelings, like that, you know, something you did bad, or like, you know, just anything that's negative about yourself, like it has to go, you know. I feel like your intuition is going to lead you to a happy, stable Ten of Pentacles. And Joni, I'm sorry, but every time I read for you, that Ten of Pentacles comes out. Like, this is all gonna, I know it hurts like hell, but this is gonna end up in Ten of Pentacles. It is. At some point, right? So maybe it's because of the Light card, you know, like when you look at the bigger picture. You know, like you feel like it's just right now, it's about the lovers, it's about the 10 swords, you know, it's about that. But it isn't. It's about the Ark of the Covenant. It's about letting your light shine. Okay, so I see stability up in your subconscious that you don't know about. Let's see. So first thing is healing. Like, so Spirit is saying like you gotta heal up here first. And then I see a couple of sevens. So it's like you're trying to figure out here in the Queen of Keys where to even put your energy in now. I really think you are. I feel like you're kind of confused, and you're kind of like totally focused on this King of Cups in the middle. Like, that's your focus. This is the person that you loved, right? Let's clarify the King of Roses in the middle. What does the King of Roses have to say to Joni? What's the King of Roses want to say to Joni? The King of Roses has to say to you, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and King of Wands. I mean, what? Death card, Six of Swords. All right. I feel like the King of Roses is saying to you, you are stable, you are powerful. Three of Cups, reuniting, celebrating, transformation, someone being whisked off to somewhere else, another vibration, just like that. Eight of Wands and Six of Cups. So basically, I feel like it's saying, like, you can't get this off of your mind. So the last card that I'm gonna do is this Buddha Prepares card, because you want to know why? Because I think that's the answer. I know it's in the past, but it's in your past life. Past. I can't see. I don't understand either, Johnny. Buddha Prepares. So I feel like this lesson here that the Buddha prepares in your past, it's about love and confidence. And working through grief. You are going to be successful. So I feel like you need to tap into that old Buddha person that you were in another life. Like it's all about meditating, because you're going through such really big changes. You know, you've got a lot of confusion going on, and your energy is love. Your energy is all love. But you're also stable and powerful. Like when I'm talking to this King of Roses, I'm saying to them, like, well, what is the King of Roses here for? It's your energy central. So you're just like filled with love. You know what I mean? Like coming from the King of Cups love. This is very emotional love, but stable. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is stability, like with money. Like I know that there's times where you're scared about money, you know, I do. But deep down, there's just no way that you're not going to be okay. King of Wands, he's powerful, he's a teacher, he's magic. I mean, I feel like you have all of these inside of you, and they should be celebrated, you know? I feel like you're going through a transformation right now, you know? And it's not an easy one. The Death card is here. This is closing the door to an old life, a life that you've known and loved, and opening a brand new door. And Spirit is like helping you do it. Like they're moving your energy through this transformation energy, you know. And then the Eight of Wands comes out, which is you working with Spirit, you know, changing the elements. That's what that whole like transformation card is, you know. Like Spirit is really working hard. And then the Six of Cups comes in. It's this about this thinking about a past person, nostalgia, that kind of thing. Let's see if we can get any more on that. Spirit, got anything else on that? Six of Cups. Yeah, you got the Six of Wands. and the King of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, I see a marriage on here. I see a successful marriage on here. And I also see, like, you think about it all the time. I feel like you're, I mean, very emotional with the King of Roses, right? This is about your marriage ending, you know? And Spirit, like, whisking you off and showing you some new shit. Like, maybe just putting your mind onto something else, too. You got the Six of Swords. This is where Spirit leads you out of the shitty place that you're in into something else. And where they take you is the Eight of Wands. This is where you learn to work with Spirit. This is where you see the signs, the synchronicities. This is how you learn to transmute energy. She's actually making a tornado using a wand and the wind, you know? She's usually using a couple of different elements. I feel like Spirit is like showing you some shit like that. So be paying attention. These could be dreams. You know, I know you're really focused on stuff, but I feel like you have a really big purpose, Joni. Remember the Ark of the Covenant? I mean, do you remember what the Ark of the Covenant is about? I mean, I do. So it was when Moses was walking through the wilderness with the Israelites, you know, and he went up on the mountain and he got, you know, the stone tablets. And of course he got pissed off at him for making the calf, the golden calf, right? But he broke them, and then he went back up there and he got the another set from Finger God, you know. And so what happened was they get back down there and they build this ark, and it's like a big, it almost looks like a coffin. It's like a big giant box, and it was made of gold, and it had bars on it, and if anyone touched that box, that not on the bar but on the box itself, they would automatically die. It's a trippy story. And you know, no one knows where that ark is. Like, no one's ever found it. It's been gone and lost for a long time. This is your card and your roots, you know. This is your purpose. This was the most sacred shit they put in this ark. The most sacred information, you know, like those tablets went in it. I can't remember it. I guess I'd have to read the Bible a little bit on it again, but I can't remember what was in it. But it was so holy, and they said that the box glowed, you know, and it was like it had all this, but it really housed all the most precious things of God, of their God, you know. And that's your card. What this card is saying to you is like, and I feel like since it's at the base of your spread too, like it, right down here where I wrote, don't get pulled into emotional drama. So I know that you're going through a lot of grieving, and that's not emotional drama at all. But this card is saying at the base of everything, your purpose here is to share your light. And yeah, I mean, you're going to be successful. You're going to be very, very stable. Your money is going to be fine. And I feel like with the Six of Cups here, Joni, man, I almost feel like this could be like, I feel like you should ask Spirit for visions on that ark. I feel like you should ask about that. I almost feel like what they're trying to do is, when they're taking you out of the Six of Wands, with the Six of Swords, I mean, and they're taking you to the Eight of Wands, they're trying to show you your true self, your true purpose. And in your past, what you were is you were definitely some kind of leader, some kind of person that helped other people find their light. And your job for this life is to share that light and that knowledge. That's what I see. Your readings are always heavy. Did that make sense? I hope I did. You'll have to call me. My phone's dead, though. I will do that. It would be amazing. Well, I'm glad it fit. I'm glad it works or, you know, made sense to you. But boy, I really feel like you have a super big purpose. The two major arcanas here are these two, the Ark of the Covenant and the Buddha Prepares. So I feel like there's some place inside of you that knows some really cool stuff from a past life. And I think you should start digging into it, you know? I think that's what the cards are saying. Like, look another direction. Like, I know you're sad, but you got this clearing the way thing, you know, like that big log is in your way. So I feel like maybe, you know, try and tap into some of these other things that we know, you know, like the fact that what is this Buddha Prepares? What were you in another life? It sounds amazing, right? And your life this time, you know, the Ark of the Covenant, it's the most sought after thing on the planet, that Ark of the Covenant. Man, it's been gone for centuries. Nobody knows. Some people say that, you know, it was just kind of whisked away back up into heaven, you know. Like, I don't have any idea what happened to that Ark, but it sure would be cool to know about it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go charge my phone, and I have to go to that singing thing. I don't even know what time it is. But anyway, I'm home for a little while. Love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.